This tutorial will review the Advance360 Admin Courses and Communities Community Tool and how to create a community. Communities are created for users to collaborate, to share resources, plan events. They're not designed to be like courses where you're following a learning pathway with lessons and receiving some sort of final grade or a certificate of completion, but communities are a great collaborative tool to utilize. When I click on communities, the outfacing header for communities right here, the outfacing header, agent communities, Advance360, financial aid, human resources, these are what we call categories. And then directly underneath each category, you'll see the community that's directly related to that category. So when I go back into admin area, courses and communities, let's click on courses and communities. I first would have created some categories that would be my community headers. So once I create a community or click on community, it's going to tag me to a particular category to rest the community under. So when I go to communities, this is showing all of my current communities. If I need to edit any of these, I can go over and edit the original panel. I can add users in the management area of this. And I'd like to create a new one and show you the field options within communities. The first thing you'll do is select a user who will oversee this community. I'm going to select myself. Then I need to select a category. And from the categories, I have this one called System Managers. So there's going to be some various communities that are tied to System Managers category. This particular community is going to be called System Managers 101. Now I need a custom identifier. I always recommend that you do that. So I'm going to do SM101. If I ever need to import users to this particular community, I'll have that custom identifier for the CSV for importing. Let's create a title. This community is designed for blah, blah, blah. I can add a logo, browse to my computer, and this will rest right beside the description. Is this a private community? I'm going to say yes. If it's no, then everyone can get into this community. But I'm going to say it's private, and only those who I've decided should be members of this will be able to see this community. There's a few extra odds and ends right here below that, such as can the students, or will you allow the students to create new community posts? I'm going to say yes. For my communities, I like my students or those who are involved in this community to be able to start new discussion boards. If we have groups in there, will they be able to start new discussion posts? Yes or no. Sort discussions by date or by sort order. Comment deletion. If they delete a comment within a discussion post, do I want to fully delete that or just show a message that there has been a comment deleted? Then the leader can enroll users. Yes or no? I'm going to say yes. And then this is really fabulous. The mandatory for user type. If you would like this community mandatory for, let's say, my students, well then every time a new student is added to my site, they will automatically be enrolled in this community. I won't have to think twice about it. The system will do it for me automatically. And so all my students, I could have a great community for all my students where they're sharing ideas and how do you do this or that, and they're doing their discussion posts and they have resources in there they're using. So you can make it mandatory, or if perhaps I need a mandatory community for all my instructors, well, I can do that. Or if I need a mandatory one for everybody on my site, I can select all of my user roles and they will be dropped automatically into that community without me thinking about it and having to enroll each new user when they come on board. So I like this idea, especially if you ever need a community where I can select the users from the home dashboard and send everyone an email directly from that one community. Wow, that saves a lot of time. Now, if you don't want to do this with the user types, just uncheck them with the uncheck all. Go back over and check all if you need it, or uncheck all, or you can go down and select user types. Maybe I just need a few user types. So you can decide there, or not even select anything right now, and you can just manually add users to this community or import to this community. If you want to select it to a campus, you can do so. I don't need this to be tied to a campus. I can make it mandatory for a term and select a particular term that this community will be showing for, and it's active. So once I say save it, now have a new community called System Manager 101. Let's see. It's acting like I'm missing something. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Okay, go back down one more time. Oh, there it goes. I like it when it has the green button that says community added successfully. So let's take a look. When I go up to my communities, I should have a new header here called System Managers, and here's my community called System Managers 101. Now, I don't think I added everyone to this, so let's go back. Let's click on the community actually. All right, so I don't have any community members in here right now. But if I wanted to select where all of the students or everyone on my site should be a member, let's go back to that place. I'm going to go to the admin, find that community again, courses and communities, go down to communities. Let's locate the one I just created. Here it is. I'm going to go over to that original edit panel, and I want to select every user. So let's go down to user type, select or check all, and I'm going to save. Now let's see if the system correctly enrolled everyone on my site into this community. So I'm going back to communities. I'm going to click on Systems Managers 101, and it's loading. There they are. There's all my users on my site. So you can see how handy that is for the system to automatically enroll users in communities. I hope this has been helpful. This tutorial reviewed the admin, courses and communities, the communities area. Enjoy. Have a good day.